All right, so this is week 7, day 1. You should have had math facts. I'm not going to do the mixed facts. I've noticed that I'm not going to do a video of it, nobody's watching them, which makes sense. You wouldn't need to watch a mixed fact video if you felt like you understood it. So, all right, there's a couple things for today's assignment, and I talked about this last week. Really quick, we might not have done this geometry, so this is a line, this is a line segment, so a section, and this is a ray. A ray is where you have like part of a line and it goes on forever. A segment is just the distance between the two dots, and a line with the two arrows means that it could go on forever. So, just so you know that. Kelly has, I'm gonna fix my camera because that's sideways. Kelly has $10, which is 2 more than Tina. How much money does Tina have? Well, if he has 10 and it's 2 more than, so you would subtract. So it would actually, if you look at the equation, it'd be Tina's money plus $2 equals Kelly's $10. So we're trying to figure out what this amount is, what Tina has. And if you do that, you can isolate the variable by subtracting the 2 on this side, which would get you, this would cancel out. You'd have t by itself, and 10 minus 2 is 8, so $8. Which of the following represents a ray? A ray, again, a line segment, and I'm going to write this, line segment, and this is a ray. So C would be the answer. Which of the following represents division problem 16 divided by 9? So just really quick, they don't want you to solve it. They're just asking, this is numerator goes in front, denominator goes after. It goes in front or on top. It's the only way I can really remember it. So we're looking for 16 on top and 19 on the bottom, or 9 on the bottom, sorry, which would be C. This one they're adding together. Now they don't tell you to simplify it, so because the denominators are the same, you can just bring the denominator over. You don't need to find a different number. But then we have to add the top, which is 5 plus 6, which is 11. So I can leave it as 11 sevenths, or I can simplify. And because 11 can't go into 7, or sorry, 7 can't go into 11 equally, this is how many parts make a whole. So this is what makes a whole. And this is how many parts you have. So it'd be like if someone is sorting socks and they know that they need 7 socks for their animal, but they have 11 socks, they have more than enough for their animal plus some. So this is how many parts total, or you have. Let's say you have. So in this case, we would take 7 away from 11. How many is that? That means we would have enough for one whole animal. And 11 take away 7 is 4 over 7. These are the same. You can leave it this way or you can write it that way. But this way you subtracted 7 just from the top. All right. Use the function addition, subtraction, multiply, or divide to complete this. 7 blank 5 equals 35. So 7 plus, nope, because 7 plus 5 is 12. 7 minus, well, we know the number is getting bigger, so it's not subtraction. It's not addition, not subtraction. 7 times 5. Well, someone says, I'm not good at my 7s. Well, you don't have to be good at 7s. What about 5s? Count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Does it land on one of those? Yep, it is times. How many sides should the next shape in the pattern have? Well, this side has 3. I always write the numbers so I can kind of see it. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of seeing the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that means what would the next shape have? Well, the next shape would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like a G, so we'll say 6. If every side of an octagon is 6 inches, so it's 8 sides, An octagon has 8 sides. And every side is 6 inches. So octagons, I'm not going to lie, are harder to draw because it's 4 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you had an octagon, which that doesn't even look like an octagon, but pretend. If I wanted to add them all up, each side would be 6 inches. 6, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. So 6 times 8 is 48 inches. You don't do squared because they're not asking for area, they're asking for perimeter. What is the product? Product equals multiply. If you didn't know that, what is the product of the first shaded row? So 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 9 is 18. Again, what is the product? 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 9 is 18. Find the remainders for 3/14 and 5/17. 3 goes into 14. 3 can't go... Sorry, yawn. 3 can't go into 1, but 3 can go into 14. 4 times for a total of 12. Which means we have a remainder of 2 left over. They just said find the remainder. 5 goes into 17, 0, 5 goes into 1 0 times, 5 goes into 17 3 times for a total of 15. 17 take away 15 is 2. We have a remainder of 2. What is the remainder? Remainder of 2. Okay, I was talking to one of the kids, half. So if someone said you have $12, what's half of that? You would think half of 12 is 6, and that's correct. If you wanted to know how it works as a fraction, of means to multiply. And so you would just multiply across. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 twelfths, you would divide both the top and the bottom by a number they have in common, which is 2. And 12 goes into 2 6 times, and 2 goes into 2 once. The answer is 6. Most of you probably knew that just by thinking, well, I know half of 12 is 6. This one's the same way, half of 18. So I can put it over 1. 1 times 18 is 18. 2 times 1 is 2. Divide them both by 2. 9 over 1, which is the same as 9. These are the same.